Cracked speaker towers vibrate above abandoned freight tunnels. Wild dance bass waves slam. Rusted shutters against concrete. Loading dock shattered glass skids through flooded corridors. Beneath trembling fluorescent fixtures and torn insulation sheets nearby. Ventilation grills rattle violently under compressonic bursts that shake reinforced stairwells. And storage can storage cages. Somebody braces collapsing monitor racks. Beside overloaded amplifier cabinets while metallic debris rains. The fractured ceiling panels pack subwoofer chambers pulse through underground passageways thick with smoke and drifting dust. Warp security gates buckle beside tremble support beams as pounding resonance flood seal maintenance sectors with escalating structural strain.
Distorted low frequencies, hammer narrow utility corridors, while cracked steel barriers shiver beneath compressed vibration waves. Overloaded speaker rolls through smoke-filled chambers beside twisted cable trenches and fractured ventilation shafts. Buried amplifier walls grown under relentless and scattered debris skids through flooded maintenance routes and sealed underground sectors.
Pressure never fades, crushing in flood sealed industrial corridors beneath overloaded amplifier stacks and trembling concrete walls. Buried bass waves slam through fractured utility tunnels. Wild damage speaker towers pulse side shatter observation glass and bent steel barriers compress sonic force tears through flooded maintenance sectors. Under rotating hazard lights and collapsing ventilation ducts and reverberation spreads through underground chambers while reinforced absorb escalating crush me punishment without visible release trying to roll shoot like garage stables so troll stains flooded backstage tunnels echo with violent rent beneath flickering hazard strips while cracked ventilation fans against bent steel frames damaged amplifier towers pulse beside shattered monitor walls and drifting insulation foam compressed base tapes hammer sealed cargo chambers.
While scattered debris bounces through narrow maintenance corridors and fractured utility sectors. Buried resonance lingers beneath reinforced flooring under relentless sonic aggression and collapsing industrial stability.
Pressure never fades, endless resonance tears through underground utility chambers beneath overloaded sound arrays of fractured steel partitions. Buried vibration waves slam against cracks with cones beside flooded maintenance corridors and shattered observation decks. Damaged amplifier towers pulse through smokes and industrial compressed sonic bursts rattle ventilation ducts and bent security barriers reinforced concrete absorbs escalating force be punishment as suffocated. While dense vibration rolls beneath reinforced flooring and shattered ventilation. Concrete underpasses quake beneath colossal sound. Cannons wall fractured subway tiles jump through smoke-filled platform. Sectors shattered other ties made glass rain zones. Pedestrian flooring overloaded base arrays pulse beside glowing tunnel vents black flood corridors. Cracks subfloor beams grown against vibrating wall plates distorted. Could blast hammer breed rail chambers burning speaker railings spark beside shaking control. Cabinets ruptured ceiling duct shriek above. Packed stairwells while violence sonic erosion invades. Every sealed corridor and relentless vibration overload spreads through crowded underground. It shakes out sectors roar beneath, grinding base towers shatter. Over cabinets collapse beside burning tunnel corridors, rotating like cannons straight through packed underground lanes. Black smoke churns around chambers, ruptured vent pipes hammer. Concrete flooring, emergency floodlights sliver through overloaded station pits, scorched monitor rail shake beside cracked amplifier barriers. Violent resonance devours every sealed subway route. Pressure feeds obsession, burning subway sectors here up beneath, crushing sonic force, shattered platform walls collapse, flooded transit chambers, black vibration, we flood overloaded. Underground lanes rupture, speaker mounts hammered down. Rotating floods, strobes pulse through damaged stations, sectors fractured blades burst above, collapsing rail tunnels. Rail entry and steers through buried concrete districts.
Doors, dented elevator doors, grind against warp rails beside flickering security monitors. Maintenance crews drag blackened cables through flooded basement chambers. Roaring ventilation fans, overloaded transformers spit blue arcs across state concrete floors. Nearby control rooms pulse with unstable current. Beside smoking battery racks and shattered gauges, compressed server stacks radiate, suffocating heat through sealed compartments. Somebody slams emergency switches beside sparking junction boxes, while distant turbines hammer through reinforced walls. Red warning strips flash beside ruptured conduits as exhausted machinery strains under escalating electrical demand.
Heater relay towers hum through enclosed chambers, scorched wiring coils beneath dripping pipes, spinning rotors shake.
Metal platform above, flooded maintenance shafts, overloaded circuits pulse beside shattered indicator screens. Compressed engine noise rattles narrow corridors, while sparks scatter over damaged flooring. Every sealed compartment tightens beneath, mounting electrical strain and unstable.
My move silently hidden authority spreads beneath overloaded infrastructure and sealed industrial chambers.
Masked operators monitor collapsing voltage through darkened observation decks. Rotating turbines drive suffocating heat into packed service tunnels. Wild damage really spark beside reinforced barriers. Silent transmission routes carry unstable force through buried conduits and lock control sectors. Compressed machinery groans beneath rising thermal pressure, while concealed engines sustain escalating mechanical stress beyond visible restraint. Reinforced substation choked with burning residue, while cracked coolant pipes spray vapor through the crowded maintenance lanes. Dented control cabinets vibrate beside overloaded arrays under rotating exhaust fans. Nearby loading bays flood with smoke from ruptured generators and scorched insulation foam. Technicians shove damaged panels aside while trimming steel grates echo beneath. Pounded machinery packed turbine rooms radiate unbearable heat.
Through sealed ventilation shafts, fractured displays blink beside blackened conduit walls and warped access ladders.
Somebody forces open emergency hatches near, sparking transfer units while compressed airflow roars through underground distribution chambers. Every enclosed sector strains beneath, mounting electrical overload and concealed industrial aggression.
Sealed observation decks overlook trembling machinery beneath, rotating hazard lights, scorched relay banks pulse through suffocating darkness.
While damaged coolant valves sleep beside shattered monitors, compressed ventilation ducts hover flooded maintenance corridors and twisted cable bundles. Overloaded transfer units shake, reinforced flooring as sparks rain through narrow compartments. Every hidden chamber absorbs escalating thermal stress beneath finest pavement. Mechanical force and bury operational control.
Area operational control. Power moves silently, concealed transmission routes expand beneath overloaded industrial sectors and reinforced underground chambers.
Overstated drowned chambers, unexpanded cobra spit blue fire beside sealed barriers. Rotating turbines flooding close structures with crushing heat and mechanical distortion. Buried in instruction, carried infrastructure structure carries invisible force through flooded service lanes and fractured generator halls. Compressed engines hammer relentlessly beneath, escalating electrical strain and concealed operational pressure without interruption.
Concrete stairwells buckle beneath overloaded residential towers, while cracked ceiling panels rain dust or smoke-filled maintenance sectors. Torn support cables whip against flooded elevator shafts, burning fused cabinets, spit sparks beside glowing basement vents. Black emergency strobe sweep through packed evacuation corridors. Bamboo bar skeletons scrape against vibrating wall frames, distorted collapse blast. Hammerberry parking chambers, scorched transformer boxes leak. Keep aside shaking water pylons, rupture pressure valves shriek above crowded escape routes, while violent structural fatigue infects every sealed corridor, and relentless architectural decay spreads through packed urban districts. Cracked support pillars shake beside flooded service lanes. Glowing fused cabinets burst the smoke-filled corridor sectors. Shattered glass barriers trash shot above overloaded stair pits. Security railings rattle through packed maintenance chambers. Distorted collapse blast hammer beside biting rebar frames. Burning transformer boxes split through damaged tower sectors. Burning stretch of warmer boxes split through damaged tower sectors. Damage stays of overloaded residential sectors are up beneath collapse of structural force. Shattered elevator halls collapse through flooded maintenance corridors. Cabinets spark beside residential sectors. Overloaded breaker chambers melt against bent steel supports. Distorted impact roars pull through damaged maintenance chambers. Rupture cooling pipes spray steam onto cracked concrete flooring. Rotating exhaust fans grind beside scorched elevator rails. Emergency floodlights flicker through vibration filled basement base stacks. Storage crates topple into flooded entrance lanes. Burned security panels split against damp support walls, while crushing structural fatigue spreads through every buried corridor. And collapsing metropolitan districts choke beneath relentless architectural failure. Flooded maintenance sectors roar beneath grinding elevator towers. Shattered breaker chambers collapse beside burning stairwell corridors. Rotating exhaust fans scrape through packed residential lanes. Black smoke churns above damaged basement chambers. Rupture cooling pipes hammer so